Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Of course, it's the international weekend, so a lot of the stories tonight are dominated by that. First one being Digne has been ruled out of France's game tonight against Moldova. Apparently, in the final training session, he felt a twinge in his hamstring, so he's not playing tonight. Otherwise, I think he was starting the game, but unfortunately, because of the injury, he is not. No idea yet how serious it is and if it will affect the game against West Ham next week. Now, obviously, Everton do have Leighton Baines available, I think, to play. Or should have him available to play next week, but it would be a big loss if Everton didn't have Digne available, who's been probably one of the players of the season, if not the player of the season so far. So disappointing news for him and for Everton tonight. Let's hope it's not serious. Let's hope it's just a precaution, and he will be available for next week. No word yet whether he'll come straight back to Finch Farm for treatment or whether France will assess it maybe for the next few days. We'll have to wait and see on that. Is disappointing. On the international front, Jordan Pickford and Michael Keane are starting for England tonight as they take on the Czech Republic in their first qualifier for the Euros, 2020 Euros. Pickford spoke yesterday, of course, and said, he's disappointed in his performance against Newcastle, but he hopes that's a one-off and that'll never happen again. Michael Keane is a bit more of a shock inclusion. Didn't really think he would get the nod tonight, but he started. Hopefully he'll have a good game, and it'll be a really good confidence booster for him. Obviously, clean sheet last time he was out for Everton as well, so if he can get another nose tonight and play well, that'll be fantastic for him. In other games, Gylfi Sigurdsson is starting for Iceland against Andorra. Cenk Tosun is starting for Turkey against Albania. There's been some links today with Cenk Tosun going back to Besiktas. I think it was their sporting manager said it would be a dream for him to come back on loan and play up front for Besiktas. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Cenk Tosun hasn't really played that much recently. Hasn't really done that well this season. But has said previously that he wants to stay with Everton. He wants to test himself in the Premier League, and going back to Turkey, going back to Besiktas would be seen as failure. It'd be nice if he could get a goal tonight for Turkey. I think he needs that confidence boost. And he hasn't done that well for Turkey recently either. So he really does need that confidence boost for Everton, really. Listen, the lad works hard, but he just hasn't done it on the pitch this season. So let's hope he can do that tonight. Last night, England under 21s played against Poland. They drew 1-1. Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored England's goal. Also playing for England were Ademola Lookman, who started. John Joe Kenny started as the captain. Tom Davies came on as well. And Kieran Dowell played, and he played in more of a holding midfield role. And the people who watched him last night said it was actually a good performance by him. And although it was a different position for him, it actually could be a position that suits him going forward because he gets on the ball more, is more involved in the game, and can do more in the game. So that position, I don't know, that position might suit his particular set of skills that he has going forward. We'll have to wait and see. It's a different one. It's a player we've accused at times of not getting into enough games. Although, massively talented player, but just doesn't get into the games. Now, maybe playing him a little bit deeper, maybe being more of a quarterback role, playing more which will suit his skills. His left foot is tremendous. He can play short passes, long passes. So maybe going forward, that could be his position. I know Sheffield United have used him as a wing back this season as well. So, listen, a fantastic footballer who just needs to find which role suits him best on the pitch. We'll have to wait and see. Everton were again linked today with Rondon, the on loan centre forward at Newcastle from West Brom. This one was interesting because he was linked with a move to Everton today, and then later on, apparently according to the Newcastle Chronicle, said that he wants to stay at Newcastle. He's made that known. I just think this story is the agents making nuisance, getting Everton involved, so therefore Newcastle feel like they've got to you know, have to be pushed to get the signing done. So it sounds like to me that there's a little bit of mischief making there from the agent, linking Everton with the player to make sure that Newcastle press ahead with the deal. He's done very well for Newcastle. He's a decent centre forward. I don't know if Everton really want him, but it sounds like the agents are making it look like they are, certainly. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. This is off the back of obviously we spoke yesterday about Andre Gomez as well, and again it's more agents trying to make sure that deals are done and deals are done fast. Inter Milan were thrown into the mix, weren't they, with Everton chasing after Andre Gomez, so that might be just again agents trying to force Everton's hand and try and get the deal done quickly, because that's what Barcelona want. So there you have it. Hopefully, as we said, Luca Digne's injury isn't too much of an issue and it's just a precaution, but we don't know at this point. Good luck to all our players involved tonight in the internationals. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you later.